arena
groan.
No, it was a groan, okay?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the cinch hover. That was the no, the groan. Yeah. That makes sense.
The Akali pick led to a groan.
In defense of the pick.
Sure. Umti's got a nice angle here. Keen not in a good spot with the wave, but he does get the double slice as Umti does land the stun. They should be able to pick up his first blood. Very nicely handled there by the top and jungle.
Looking for another play. Cuz is right behind, but they might have an angle here.
Yeah, no flash for Keen, but he has Dominus. 1v2 is now trying to burst down Keen, and they will be able to take him out as the Impale comes in, but Cuz has to flash streak.
Yeah, once the setup is there, though, Brion's Scope is really hard to engage onto. With the Featherstorm, with effort existing, and this time around Hextech really well.
Yeah. And
that game left scars.
It did.
Oh, here we go.
Wall. You talked about that mobility. Lehends looks to be just dead. No way out for him. No flash, no anything. Just gets caught in the flash away. As that is a lot used. Let's see if KT do want to get on in here. As Karis now in position and Dominus already procced. A lot of damage from the Feathers already being done. The soldiers are out, though, as the immediate Featherstorm is good, but Henna's getting pretty low. Keen, the only one in the front line, and the Feathers are pulled, and now we got Ikaris in the back line, but he's all alone, and down he goes. It's a double kill now. The team fight leads to KT taking it down.
And that is going to be the second Drake going down, and Morgan, even with the lead, unable to do anything.
Soldiers from the Hextech Drake, from the Kai'Sa. And the Impale onto the Jax was great, and now we got another one as maybe Demilio can help him. Not quite enough as he's just going to get pretty low, but Lehends is going to be the one that gets left to the Wolves as now Karis getting in there. BDD going to miss on that one as Karis will dodge, but now KT going back into the fight as Morgan is on that back line as aiming is going to have to do a lot of the carrying here. Takes down the Akali, but that's just about it. He gets stunned up, and Morgan will take down the shutdown.
Very important as they still are able to survive. No, at this early on, they shouldn't be able to, as that's going to be a Featherstorm. What? We have to... What?
He didn't even... What? Wait, so he didn't?
And it's up to Karis to prove that, in fact, still have an impact. Frontline...
Now you got the Kai'Sa and the Renekton roaming on over. And they're ready right away. KT ready to go as the ult is thrown in. They try to get on top of Lehends. He just flashes away. The Impale is onto the Morgan, I believe. No, he's going to use it now as Karis getting on in there. But Emilio goes down immediately as a huge sweep comes in, and Morgan can't stun that back line as the Feathers do insane damage, but it's not quite insane enough. Morgan, once again, one more counter-strike for the boys, but it is not enough. It is a ace on the side in favor of KT.
Able to actually kill the backline, and again, the target selection of this roster leaves.
Like he was like fainting. Yeah, maybe a bit lightheaded, or that he was going to throw up or something. What doesn't she do at this point? I'm just wondering. But
and now get them in this position. From here on out, you can siege, right? You can slowly chip and poke away. Your Baron buff is going to give you an incredible amount of gold, and should be really hard for Brion to fight their way back into this one.
Yeah, now they have 3 cannon minions that are getting in here as
Lehends.
Seems like Umti.
Which,
and you know, fair enough, they are winning a lot, so yes. But you got to be careful. I mean, you go all in onto Xayah. Okay, he really does have that magnet, but at this point, as we mentioned before, doesn't really matter who you hit. Hook, rather. It can be Sejuani.
They're surely going to fall as Brion needs to deal with their bot side wave. Teleport coming in as well. No front line here for Brion.
Yeah, I'm just gonna again, you know, it does feel like some of the weaknesses of Ro being highlighted in this one as Belio again existing. Because just gonna great ultimates. Morgan's got a nice little angle, but again, that counter-strike, once that goes down, can he do anything? The Nautilus ultimate comes in, and down he goes to his GA. Karis on that back line will avoid the hook, but the damage is too much. The Feathers doing insane amounts, but it's just not enough at this point in time. The wallets, they're not gigantic, but they are enough. And that should be...
And Brion, there were some moments where they looked like they could step up, but the teamfight execution is not really coming together. This Akali wasn't the problem, but it definitely, well, maybe it was. It wasn't the solution, that's for sure.
I think Karis made it look pretty easy. I'll give him that.
Yeah, it's just that, as mentioned, like playing in the amount of CC that's available, you're not going to get a whole lot of playmaking opportunity. And KT, a little bit of an ups and downs, but nothing compared.